4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on board the newest ship in the Disney Cruise Line fleet, the Disney Treasure.
It is stunning.
Experience the magic of Disney all at sea.
I feel like a kid again when I'm on this cruise.
Dine with the cast of Coco.
Everybody that comes in, and they're guests from all over the world, but they leave here familia.
Have drinks with the spirits in the Haunted Mansion Parlor.
Cheers to,
And explore the Star Wars cargo bay. Plus, the world of Marvel, Mickey and Minnie's Captain's Deck, the Moana stage show, and even your chance to win a Disney Cruise Line vacation. Destination Disney Treasure sets sail right now.
Disney Treasure, please welcome the Cunningham family.
Welcome aboard to the Disney Treasure, the newest cruise ship on the Disney Cruise Line fleet. When guests come aboard the Disney Treasure, they'll really feel a sense of adventure.
We're in the Grand Hall. It's the very first thing you see when you come across the gangplank, and it's awe-inspiring. And really what I think the Grand Hall is the heartbeat of the Disney Treasure. Of course, the Treasure is about adventure. It's about exploration. And when you come here, you see these mosaics, and you see the tapestries, and you see the colors and influence of Asia and Africa and Agrabah. And it really is kind of the promise of the stories that you're going to encounter on your entire journey on this ship. It's a magical place, and it's very awe-inspiring.
It's just beautiful. It's stunning. It's got like a quality to it that I can't even put into words.
It's that jaw drop moment of, I'm here with my family, we're on vacation, you see the statue of Aladdin and Jasmine, and they're up in the balcony waving at you, and your name is announced, and you know you finally made it to relax and reconnect with your family, and it's really special. It's a great start to a vacation.
On the Disney Treasure, we're bringing iconic attractions from the theme parks to spaces throughout the ship, such as Skipper Society, which is modeled after the Jungle Cruise at Disneyland and Disney World.
And of course, there's the Haunted Mansion Bar, there's Periscope Pub. Everything has this ilk of adventure and exploration, and it is the same feeling when you're at the Magic Kingdom in any of our parks and are walking through Adventureland. Getting that same kind of feeling and progression of storytelling, that is what we're doing here on the Treasure. That's the themage and that's the feeling of the park.
I feel like I've walked into the movies and the stories that they want us to be a part of, and that has been incredible. I'm still in shock at all the details and all the magic they're able to create.
It really is an homage to the parks fans. I think this is a love letter to the Disney parks and the Disney parks IP, and it's great to see, and it's fantastic.
As you go about your Disney cruise, you never know who you're going to run into, whether it's Captain Minnie, Captain Mickey, Pluto, Goofy. You never know who you're going to run into on a cruise.
It really pulls you in. It really just makes you think about your own adventure and the intention that you're going to set. And I think that's what Treasure does really well.
So the Aqua Mouse is our very first attraction at sea. It was a fan favorite from the Disney Wish, and we brought it back for the Disney Treasure with an all-new adventure. So guests will go on a port misadventure with Mickey and Minnie Mouse to either the Swiss Alps, under the sea, and for a brand new adventure on the Disney Treasure. In Curse of the Golden Egg, we're going to an ancient temple where Mickey and Minnie will be on the search for this golden egg.
That was so much fun. Like, it was thrilling. It's almost like an Indiana Jones meets Mickey Mouse, and you have characters, you have like things splashing at you from all different directions, and then you're off. You're going down, you're going up, you're going across, and you're pretty much covering the entire ship is what it feels like.
Plaza de Coco is new to the Disney Treasure. Guests will come to Santa Cecilia. The experience combines food and music and really the sense of family and the beloved story that we know from the film. So we do feature adult-only areas that are 18 plus. The Quiet Cove pool area is where you'll find the Cove Cafe and the Cove Bar, as well as the adult infinity pool, which is very nice.
We were just at the adults-only area at the back of the ship, and a nice little hideaway there, beautiful infinity pool.
We're so grateful, so blessed to be on this beautiful new ship. It's just, and this, sitting in this little pool area looking out at the ocean, it's bliss.
The adult pool area, so quiet, just look off the edge of the pool. It's very beautiful, very, very peaceful. So it's my new favorite spot.
There are 1,200 staterooms on the ship. but guests can experience on different decks the different themes of the staterooms, all reflecting the sense of adventure.
For all staterooms, we really want to make sure that we take care of all the wants and needs of our families. So, for example, we've raised the bed so you've got extra storage space, split bathrooms also as well. We've created a drawer refrigerator in the room so you can add more of your drinks, which is certainly something that's needed more and more as the family go through with us on board.
We are in the Tomorrow Tower Suite, all the way inside the forward funnel. It's a very futuristic theme, and it's all inspired by our wonderful Walt Disney Park, Epcot. So we're just shy of 2,000 square feet, can accommodate up to 8 guests. We have 4 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms, and private exclusive elevator that just comes right into your front door, and of course all that dedicated service from our concierge team.
When kids enter the ship, you can go directly from Deck 3 into the Oceaneers Club to Deck 2 by sliding down a slide. Kids can experience the Marvel Superhero Academy, where we're training the next generation of superheroes. The Walt Disney Imagineering Lab, where we're training also the next generation of Imagineers. As well as experience Star Wars Cargo Bay, where kids will learn how to take care of otherworldly creatures.
Welcome to Star Wars Cargo Bay. This is part of Disney's Oceaneer Club here. It's exclusive experiences just for the kids on board. Ages 3 to 10 years old, they can check in and have a great time here with our Disney-trained youth activities counselors. We even have It's a Small World nursery for the kids that are 3 years old and under. So that's a really unique, awesome place for those ones. As well as something for the teens and the tweens on board. We have Edge and Vibes, so for 11 to 14 and 14 to 17 years old. But right now we are in the Star Wars Cargo Bay. And as you can see, there's creatures from across the galaxy all around. Our kids come in and they train to be, you know, part of the Force, and they can take care of the creatures as well. Let's see if the Dianoga wants to come out. Yeah, very cool. So the kids love to be around and take good care of all of the different creatures. And speaking of creatures, we actually have Chewbacca right here. Hi, Chewie. Hey, are you ready to help the kids take care of all the creatures? Yeah, thanks for having us in your cargo bay.
My kids are obsessed with the kids club so far.
I love the kids club.
Oh, my kids love the Oceaneer Club, and they're wonderfully staffed. They've got wonderful activities.
One word, vibe. It's huge, it's massive, and it has everything a teenager wants.
I've got kids that are into art, I've got kids that are into gaming, I've got kids that are into characters, and I've got kids that would much rather be left alone. And there's really and truly an opportunity for each and every one of them.
Disney Live Entertainment does Broadway quality and style shows on board the cruise ship. So you're seeing a full-blown production. Some performers actually come from Broadway.
So we're in the Walt Disney Theater, which is the home of our Broadway-style musicals here on the Disney Treasure. And we're on the set of Disney, The Tale of Moana. The energy is electric when we perform the show. When she sings the iconic line, "I am Moana," the crowd goes crazy. It's amazing. It's electrifying.
That stage show was phenomenal. I don't want to give away too much, but if you know the story, the way they pull out that ending is magical.
I remember leaving that performance yesterday in tears, and I had chills.
As the choreographer for that show, having representation and being a Pacific Islander, being able to tell that story, I'm over the moon.
We think of our Disney Cruise Line ships as a fleet of floating performing arts complexes. We have our main stage theater, which we're in right now, but the entire ship are theaters when you think about it. We do shows in our grand hall, we do shows on our deck stage over by the pools, in Sarabi, our nightclub, everywhere throughout the ship. Any space can come to life, whether it's with our pirate night parties and fireworks at sea on the deck stage, or just character meet and greets, which happen everywhere in the ship, which are really a kind of one-on-one intimate little moment of theater.
Up next, have dinner with the cast of Coco. Plus, join the spirits for a drink in the Haunted Mansion Parlor.
I'm a big fan of the ride, and they just did it so much justice, and they expanded on it, which was really cool to see.
And later, your chance to win a family adventure aboard the Disney Treasure.
¿Listos, muchachos? 1, 2, 3.
Bienvenido a Santa Cecilia, Plaza de Coco. We have transported our guests to Mexico, to this beautiful plaza. As you look around and take it all in, the colors, the theme of this restaurant truly immerses our guests. But not only that, we continue to tell the story of Pixar's Coco through our actors, through our musicians, through our beautiful dancer, moving on to Dia de Muertos and what that culture, what are those customs, and immersing our guests in that.
When I opened my mouth, what came out was a song. And you knew every word, and we all sang along.
You know, what we've seen here are our guests come in and sit down and know that they're going to have great Mexican food, but when they see the performance, when they see the show, and we see those teary eyes and coming together as a family with their neighbors, with other tables, this is what this place is about, bringing people together, feeling that bond, remembering those that have gone before us and celebrating them with music, in gathering, and with delicious food.
The approach for this menu itself is just keeping all the traditions together. You know, we have a very beautiful Mexican-inspired menu, and our take was to take those staple items from all the different regions in Mexico and keep it as is, but also trying to figure out like ways to present it in a different way.
The magic of dining here is that we continue on with that story. So if you know Coco and have seen the movie, you come here and you're completely immersed in everything Coco. It continues the story and it tantalizes every one of the senses. So you have the show with the visual and the music, you have the food so then you can taste. So you're completely immersed in that story.
It's really so surreal. It kind of felt like you were in the movie, in the Coco world itself. You know, you see all the family tree and the ofrenda and all the attention to detail that the Imagineering team put into making that possible. And then you see all these wonderful things that connect with the Mexican culture and tradition. So it's a very special place, and I'm so happy that, you know, we get to be there.
I mean, it's really part of why I made Coco in the first place. I saw this opportunity to share the beautiful, vibrant, rich culture of Mexico with the world, with a lot of people that wouldn't have been exposed to it otherwise. So to know that we have this beautiful restaurant on board the ship for people from all over the world to experience and to extend kind of the experience of seeing the film. And when you see the film, you can't eat the food. You know, you don't get to see a performance in front of you. So yeah, I think it's a really special place.
Entering into that venue, the movie just comes to life. You can feel it. You are instantly transported.
Can you tell I've been crying? Because we walked in to see the ofrenda and I just completely lost my composure.
That to me blew me away. I honestly felt like we had left the ship and were in Mexico. So I was beyond impressed. So on your first night in Worlds of Marvel, you'll be doing an adventure with Ant-Man and the Wasp. And on your second visit to Worlds of Marvel, it's a celebration of all superheroes with our friends Groot and Rocket.
The show inside Worlds of Marvel with Groot and Rocket was so cute, and the music inside the venue was great.
I thought it was so cool. They had a whole interactive like quiz part, and that was something I feel like I haven't experienced at any restaurant on any cruise before, so that was really cool.
I loved the kind of theatrical element of it. Yeah, just searching for Groot and all the colors too.
And the
Everything
music.
was so vivid, the music. Yeah, it was super fun.
So 1923 is when the Walt Disney Company was founded. So it's a celebration of Walt coming to California. The menu is Californian inspired. In the prop cases, you can see over 900 different pieces of different feature animation and Pixar films.
1923.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Incredible. Everything was delicious. Service was great.
And there's just so many little details from all the movies, and just everywhere you look, there's something really cool and visually stunning to look at.
So on the upper decks, you can find Marceline Market, where guests can go and enjoy breakfast and lunch, and you can choose from a variety of different types of cuisines to have.
Fantastic. Amazing. So good. Very inclusive, so I don't eat beef and pork, all types of things for all different people.
Jade Cricket Cafe was inspired by Mulan, and of course, Mulan's Lucky Cricket, Cricky. You can actually find a Jade version of Cricky, and he's in a very relaxed position in a teacup. Hey Hey Cafe. You can go to Hey Hey Cafe, grab a coffee or another beverage, and be sure to look out for our favorite chicken, from the film Moana.
I think one of my favorite things so far is the Mulan-inspired cafe. I think it's just so beautiful. I love the design up there. They also have the little Cricky character in a little coffee cup sitting on the corner, just like in the movie, and it's really cool.
Guests can also decide to dine in one of our specialty dining restaurants that are 18+, Palo Steakhouse and Enchanté for a French cuisine experience from Chef Arnaud.
Welcome to Jumbo Suite. It's obviously all about the movie Zootopia. As part of the movie, you're walking into a milk shop bar. It has all the ice creams and gelatos. So here we actually have 16 flavors of ice creams, including plant-based ice cream, sugar-free ice cream, and sorbets. And the main thing, we actually have 20 flavors of homemade gelatos. We do milkshakes, we do hot desserts, macaroons. We actually do a chocolate dipped strawberries that looks like a carrot. But our major thing is we actually do is different style cupcakes. So it's very unique to very different. They're square, it's not round, it's very different.
I just had Jumbo Sweets. I had the shortbread cookie. Fantastic.
Up next, experience your favorite Disney Parks attractions at sea. Hang out with ghosts in the Haunted Mansion Parlor.
Cheers to,
Check out the Skipper Society, inspired from the iconic Jungle Cruise.
I've always loved these rides and these attractions, and to see them come to life in a way like this is just, it's next level.
And the Periscope Pub, themed after 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
All our ghosts have been dying to meet you.
we are in the Haunted Mansion Parlor on the Disney Treasure. So you know the attraction experience is seven-minute experience, right, ride through. And so we had to expand it to 45 minutes. So we had to create a brand new original score. It takes you through all the different beats of the attraction, from ghosts trying to break through, to Madame Leota's seance, to ghosts materializing for a swinging wake. And so you'll see, you know, paintings come to life. You'll see ghost fish in the aquarium. You'll see familiar faces materialize in the mirror. So again, this just becomes this whole party, and everyone sings Grim Grinning Ghosts.
They pretend to terrorize. Grim grinning ghosts come out to socialize.
The Disney Imagineering team, we've been working on this for 4 years. And so we started by looking at all the research, just going all the way back through the archives, finding things that have never seen the light of day, bringing those into brand new effects and illusions. And so over the course of the last 4 years, kind of bringing this whole experience to life. The feedback has just been so positive because everyone, they want to come back again and again. They know that this whole sequence, you know, depending on where you sit in the lounge, you might hear or see something different. So over this course of a 7-night cruise, they want to come back again and again. Yeah. You want me to point out some of the cool details for you? So we have, you know, our 13-hour clock over here. And oh, you know what that means? That means it's time for the ghost to materialize, and we have some spirits or non-spirits here. Oh, here's someone dying to meet you. Thank you, sir. So, cheers to. That's the sound the swinging wake's about to begin. So I'm going to take a sip and be on my way.
You are so immersed in the Haunted Mansion space, you're gonna feel like you could just live in the ride. I don't know how to better explain it than that. Plus there's themed drinks and stuff that happens all around you. So for the Trader Sam's fans, you know how that goes. This is like that to the next level.
We are in Skipper Society, so it's one of our family-friendly lounges on board the Disney Treasure. It's a fun place for craft cocktails, coffee, and some sweet treats. We've got trivia and live music. This space is based on Jungle Cruise, and so we've put a lot of Easter eggs and tie-ins directly from the attractions into the space. You can see the green that we've used all around is actually the exact same green that we've used at Disneyland in California. And there's a lot of fun Easter eggs in the propping throughout as well. So during the day, it's very family friendly. We have a lot of events. We have, you know, things like coloring and trivia and that sort of thing. At night, it's live music. It's a little more laid back and a little more of an adult atmosphere. So there's lots of fun details throughout. So yours to discover as you go through the lounge. But one of the fun spots to sit is over in this corner over here. We have a radio. And if you listen closely, you might hear some announcements that are from the actual queue line.
As a big Disney fan, you know, you've always loved these rides and these attractions, and to see them come to life in a way like this is just, it's next level.
Periscope Pub is themed after 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. You'll see a lot of Jules Verne references. And my favorite part, be sure to look up because the sharks and the fish are swimming above you.
I love the atmosphere in this pub. They've done a really great job with the adult spaces on this ship.
I would say they're my favorite out of all the ships.
The Scat Cat Lounge was themed after the Aristocats, the iconic film. And be sure to look at the poster on your way in to Scat Cat Lounge. Those are real cats that belong to Imagineers.
Up next, the Disney Cruise Line has not one, but 2 private islands. And then, your chance to enter to win a family vacation aboard the Disney Treasure.
There are currently 5 ships in the Disney Cruise Line fleet, and now 6, with the Disney Treasure being the newest. The Disney Treasure will sail to Castaway Cay, Disney's private island. Earlier this year, we opened Lookout Cay at Lighthouse Point, Disney's newest private island. Going to one of Disney's private islands is something that you can only do on your Disney cruise. You'll find characters and Disney entertainment, and also my favorite part, the barbecue.
Coming on a Disney cruise is where you're going to see some of the best live entertainment that Disney has to offer worldwide. You're immersed in entertainment on a Disney cruise, unlike any other place in the world.
Disney cruises are great, but they've really stepped it up a notch on the ship with the Imagineering, just taking the theming to the next level. And so for people who have that nostalgia of going to Disney World, going to Disneyland, but want to go to the Caribbean as well, I think it's just a must-do.
Disney always has something for every age, and it's very inclusive, just no matter where you are in life.
It's kind of one of a kind. You can go on really any cruise and it's kind of the same. This is by far completely different than I've ever been on, and just the attention to detail that they have is pretty spectacular, I would say.
If you're a Disney fan, this is the ultimate experience for you. You're gonna get everything that you want because you can choose your own adventure. So if you're worried about like, oh, I don't want this, I don't want that, you don't have to do it.
And now's the chance for you to win an amazing cruise aboard the all-new Disney Treasure. Destination has teamed up with Disney Cruise Lines to give away a trip for 4. To enter for your chance to win the trip, including airfare and a 7-night cruise, go to destination.abc and enter the code word VACATION. Good luck!